why I put this right here. Otherwise, it's probably fine. Hey y'all. Hello everybody. I'm trying to see something here. Hold on. Okay. Hello everybody. Hey Kim. Hey Dexony. What's going on? Oh, nothing, sis. I'm just looking. I'll tell y'all what's going on with me in a second. Like, I'm literally just irritated as fuck. Trying to get y'all in a better positioning. Myself too. Now I'm feeling like I should put y'all up on a tripod, but I don't feel like it. Let's see. Try to get some anglage. Some good angles. Oh, shoot. That's how you know the life is about to be good. It's our good luck charm. If I drop the camera at least once, you know it's going to be a really good life. I'm going to turn this down because I feel like it might be... Hey everybody, come on in. Hit a like for your girl because it's free, don't cost you nothing. We are going to slide right into this, and I promise I won't keep y'all long because I have a headache. So I won't be on here long. Okay, pinky bitch, pinky promise. Okay, pinky. Oh shit, hold on. I'm trying to adjust my light. I'm about to knock something over. Like I'm knocking stuff over. Y'all hit a like for your girl because it's free. Don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you a thing. But I promise it'll be worth it. Okay. How much weight have you lost? I have lost, I believe, 15 pounds. And so, yeah. But I haven't done a weigh-in this week yet, so we'll see. Or I haven't done it since in a few days. Well, it's been about a week, so I probably should weigh myself now and see if I've gotten any skintier. But you know. Hey Tanya, hey Cece. You look pretty. I'm at the ER nurse. I'm at work, ER nurse, watching and taking care of patients. Hey, just Rosaline. Thank you for being an ER nurse, sis, because I be coming to y'all all the time. Just joking. Here. Thank you, Princess Kai. Hey, that's great. Say hey to Kim. Hey, Kim. Hey, Vonche. I just know y'all probably been talking about me all day, huh? I'm just talking. Talking about the whole thing that's been going on. Like, what is going on? Lady D, OC girl. Hey y'all. Chandra. Hey sis. Hey everybody. Let's see here. Let me get into my thing real quick. Okay. All right, y'all, come on in, slide on in. Let's hit a like for your girl because it's free, don't cost you nothing. We have 352 people in here and 52 likes. So there's 300 of y'all that forgot to hit a like on your way in. There's at least half of that, at least 150 of y'all. Hey, pretty brown sis. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't promote this company because we had a little falling out about my money. So, yeah, I like the wig though, but they haven't paid me, so they gets no promo. But the video on this unit is already done and uploaded. I wish I could show y'all and to share with y'all the company, but I can't because sometimes they don't want to play games, and you gotta show them who's boss, you know. So this live is different. It's like I can't even hit the damn like button without going to another live stream. I know, you guys, it's hard. Thank you, Tasha. But yeah, y'all. Can be taking up for you and me all day. Well, thank you. No, I'm finally here to take up for myself. No, I'm joking. Well, seriously, but is it? Yeah. Hey, from New Jersey. Yeah, the top. Yeah, thank you, Pretty Brown. Yeah, you guys. I'm frozen. What? Am I really frozen? Am I frozen, y'all? Oh, okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Yeah, if I'm frozen on your end, go out and come back in, sis. Unless it's everybody, then it's me. Okay, cool. Thank you, Regina, sis. All right, y'all. So let's get in. Let's get a little comfortable. I got my wine. Do y'all? That's watered down now, but it was nice and chilled. And now I'm about to. Okay. Hey, Dominique. Thanks, sis. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hit a like for your girl because it's free. It don't cost you nothing. Not a dime. Can be funny. Oh, thank you. Okay. I'm about to have a glass. Yes, have a glass with me. Oh, I just needed a glass of wine after today, honey, and it really is not YouTube related, but it's just like I have a real life outside of this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell y'all about my day real quick, and then I will tell you about why I came on here. We'll start with that. Give a little icebreaker first, okay? Make it a little light and airy around this bitch. No, so you guys, without telling you too much, I recently just got back from a trip, right? I just went out of town, thugging with my rounds. And I had a really good time. I went to the beach because I was like, every time I go to a city that has a beach, I'm like, we're going to the beach. I'm putting my feet in the sand, in the water. I'm smelling the salt in the air. I'm just, being one with earth and just like, yes, I just need to be by the water. And so I was like, we got to make it to the beach. Got to the beach, super fucking excited for the beach. I put my phone, back, because the waves, they go up. I'm not going in the water. No, I'm just going right here, right at the shore. So I put my tripod all the way back in the sand. I put my phone in the tripod. I go down about 2 feet, and I'm like, this is a vibe. This is a moment. We are in the moment right now. Like, I'm loving it. I'm all being real cute with it and writing stuff in the sand. You know what I'm saying? Then this wave comes up and like splashes me all up I had on a skirt at the time, all up my skirt. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that was a pretty big one. And it just washed all the way in. Like all the way in. And I turn around and I'm looking at the water. I'm like, oh, it's still fucking going. Oh, it's not gonna stop. Oh, it's going real far this time. So it splashed all the way like 2, maybe 3 feet. It was far. Like it was in the sand. Like it was far in the sand. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, it splashes all the way up. It knocks down my charm. Like, and I caught the demise of my phone on camera. So I can't wait to show you guys that vlog. And anyway, so I'm running like, no, my phone. Like I'm trying to catch it. And my friend like caught the tripod, and the force of catching the tripod made my phone fall into the Pacific fucking Ocean, bitch. Yes. And at that moment, I knew I had fucked up. I knew I had fucked up completely. I was like, why the fuck? Why the fuck did I try to have this moment on camera? Now the ocean said, get the fuck out of here, you and your devices. Okay. So yeah, my phone fell into the ocean. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, this is horrible. This is fucking horrible. And I'm looking around. I'm like, now I know how people get washed away at sea. Because, bitch, you can't see. You can't. Once you're in the water, it's like, well, it's gone. It's gone. So the wave goes back into the ocean. I turn around. I look down. My phone is stuck in the sand. Oh, and I just pick it up and I'm just like, oh my God, please be okay. Please be okay. Long story short, she was not okay. Whoever said iPhones are water resistant, bitch, they lied. Like that's they said up to like what 100 meters or something like that. I could have sworn iPhones are supposed to be water resistant, and no, they're not. No, anyway, so here she is in all her glory. Okay, she survived, but she dead on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Something like these hoes on YouTube. It's a metaphor for life, bitch. Okay, all right. She's a shell, no soul. Joking. No, but it turns on. It just overheats and shuts right off. It was a whole thing. Like my friend paid to get somebody to fix it the same day. They tried to fix it, switched out my battery. They said it was the battery issue. Battery turns on, phone works for 30 seconds, turns right off. Stresses me the fuck out because I hadn't backed up my iPhone in like at least 3 weeks. iCloud just kept trying to take that $9.99 and I just wasn't trying to let it go. So now, because I didn't want to pay that $9.99, all of my stuff that I like, my cute little clips and stuff, a lot of them were on that. They weren't on my iCloud. So bitch, they're not on my iPhone. They're not on my Mac. They're not on nothing, bitch. They're just in this phone. And she stays on for about 45 seconds before she shuts down. So yeah, I have to go find somebody to fix that so I can get my shit off of there. But when I do, you'll have a cute little vlog to watch. Okay. So what was I gonna say? So that was that. Okay. And so I ordered 2 new phones today, and One of them was for Cadence because her phone recently broke, and I told her I was gonna buy her a new phone. So I upgraded her to the 15, the pink one, which I thought was really really cute. I really wish they had the Pro Max in a like a good colorway, but they don't. So whatever. So I got the Pro Max, the 15 Pro Max. Mind you, this was a 13 Pro. So I haven't updated in a while. It was time anyway, but damn, I was trying to live a little bit, like my pockets. So, anyway, so I got the iPhone Pro, whatever, 15 Max, whatever, that thing. I'm on it now. Beautiful phone. Love the camera quality. Amazing. I have spent 7.5 to 8 hours trying to do the simplest thing like port a number over. I am trying to port my number over from one company to another, and it seemed like no one could fucking do that for me. Now, I used to work for Sprint. Okay, I don't know if y'all know this. I do have a customer service background. Okay, that's how I know how to talk to you hoes. All right, so I'm just joking. I love y'all. Nah, but about to pull some customer service out on y'all. No, but so I know about like I know how to do that. So I'm over here like, can you guys please, like there was an error. It's still an error. I ain't gonna bore y'all with the details. Let's just say I'm tired of talking. And it took everything in me, and I had to have a half a glass of wine ahead of this live to prepare me to talk on this live stream. Because I'm so tired of talking. I don't want to talk no more. I have been talking. So tomorrow morning, I decided I'm gonna wake up, be proactive, hit the fucking gym, and then I'm going straight to the cell phone store, and I'm gonna slide the phone over and say, "Bitch, fix this." Because I have no phone service. And not only do I not have a phone, but I ported my number, so I can't even use like any of my other stuff. Like I have my iCloud, but like my phone, if it turns on for a second, I might have been able to like send a text on that or whatever, or my computer. And now it's like on my iCloud. Nobody has my iCloud. It's a fucking clusterfuck. So tomorrow is a new day, but today a bitch is mad. Okay. 1 second. Let me tell my kids to be quiet. They're super loud. Okay, here we go. Um, Let me see. Hold on. All right. All right, you guys. Yeah, it was just a hot ass mess. Just the hottest ass mess. I haven't had like my actual phone in like some days since last weekend, and or since the weekend. And I'm just so sad about it. I'm just trying to live and survive. I really rely on my phone for a lot. So it's really been difficult. Okay. Let's see here. All right, y'all. It's 634 people in the live stream and only 170 likes. So we could get started when I get at least 300 likes, because that's some bullshit, even for me. Like, even though I haven't been on here, less than 300 likes for a live of this caliber, I'm really not impressed. And I feel that we can do better as a whole. Okay, let's work together. You can ask one of my mods if you don't know how to like the live, and we will show you how, bitch. Okay. My kids are so loud right now, but it's summertime, and I swear to God, I've been calm down. I had the lady on the phone who I was with earlier when I first did my port cracking up. She was cracking up because I kid you not, I don't hear anything. Like when I'm in, well, I do, but like they're never as rowdy as when I want to go live or when I'm on the phone. When I'm live or on the phone, wow. I'm like, do you guys plan this? Do you guys have like a little powwow at night and plan to just harass mom's nerves? Because they do that. So anyway, just because I'm having a rough day, I'm trying to let them have fun, because Lord knows I'm just like I'm a ticking time bomb. I'm ready to go off. Okay. So anyway, let's see here. Please like this video. Yes. Thank you, Pretty Brown. Hit the like. Thank you. They just being kids. Yeah, they are. It's just like, when you're overstimulated, it's like, oh, please. please. I just can't hear another bang, another noise, another jump, another bop, another boom, another none of that. But after I do this live, I'm gonna lay them down and get them settled because I need to relax. I need to relax. Okay, after the day I had, I'm really stressed. Um, yeah. So there's 660 people in this live. You know, listen, we can wait. So, oh yeah, I'll tell you about Blaze while we wait on these likes to accumulate a little bit. So yeah, I'm on the phone trying to multitask because I have two phones going. One with the company I'm leaving, one with the company I'm going to, and then I have the kids who I'm like, okay, you guys, I just need like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe an hour. It ended up being about an hour. I was on the phone with both of them, and I was like, just give me some time. Let me get my phone fixed, and then get y'all a snack or whatever. And so, or a treat. I shouldn't say snack. They have snacks, but I was gonna take them and get them a treat, which I've been doing every day or every other day because it's just been an incentive to keep everybody on the same page. It's summertime. I'm pulling out all my fucking tricks. Okay, keep everybody happy. We try to do an activity or three every, every some sort of activity. We're either gonna do a water balloon fight or movie night, or we're gonna go out and do something. We're gonna go out to eat, or we're gonna go to the pool, or even if we just go to the park. Like, I've been trying to keep them busy and do stuff with them every day, and as cheap or as free as possible is my fucking jam. So I'm gonna do a video on it if y'all want to see that. But I've been trying. Last couple of days it hasn't really been like that though, so I've been trying to keep them not cabin fever-ish by being like, okay, if everybody does their chores and behave, we'll go get Slurpees, or I'll go get everybody like a candy or something like that. We can all go and do all that. So anyway, long story short, Blaze was at the door and I was like, hey, he's like, mommy, I really need to use the bathroom. I want to come in your bathroom. I'm like, okay, but there are several bathrooms in this house. But I think he just wanted to do that because he knew I was on the phone. I don't know. I have this theory. We'll talk about that later. So I was like, all right, fine. Like, I don't want to fight with you while I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with two people, two companies. Go to the bathroom. So he goes, he comes back. Then Onyx wants to do everything Blaze does. So Onyx was like, Mom, I want to go in here too. And I was like, listen, you guys can't keep running back and forth. I'm on the phone. And I was like, you have a bathroom. Go to your bathroom. He's like, that's the girls' bathroom. I'm like, it's an all gender bathroom. I promise you, it is not just for the girls. I promise you, it's for you too. You use it every day. You use it every fucking day. But now all of a sudden it's the girls' bathroom. So, but anyway, long story short, the lady on the phone was cracking up. So yeah, that was my day, y'all. Just regular life is happening here. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Thank you. What is this the year all the babies will be in school? Yeah, wait, is this? Yes, it is. And so Onyx was the last. So he'll be in school in August. Toast to that bitch. Okay. Yeah. All right. They are entertaining. Okay, so entertaining. So yeah, I can't wait. It's exciting. I'm excited. That's really all for my updates for today. My daily update. Thank you, Anita. That's exciting. You got a little. I know I'm gonna get a little small break, just a little teensy weensy break. And I can't wait, child. Oh, my brain just yes. Who's your favorite child? Kidding. All of them are my favorite. I can't say I have a favorite. No, I don't really have a favorite, you guys. I love all of them in their own individual way. I love them all. There's nothing that makes anybody more special or less special than the next one. They all have their own qualities. They all excel in different ways, and I love them all. I know some of these comments. Oh, thank you, Mona Lisa. Although I know it's a little relief off of you, I know a part of you will cry this first day because I know he's growing up so fast. I think about that every day. Like him being the youngest of 9 is like he's double times. He's like super speed growing up because it's like, you know, he wants to keep up with them. So, it's like he did everything early. He potty trained pretty early, you know, started talking really well early, just was really advanced early because like he has his older siblings that he's got, especially Blaze, that he's trying to keep up with because Blaze is, right above him. Um, Girl, you're going to love. And all mines were in school as of last year. And baby, peace. Listen, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I miss my house being loud with laughter. All my kids are grown now. Oh, a lot of people say that, like when they get older and their kids are grown, like you miss them being young. You'll miss the noise and things like that. I can't imagine it now, but I can wrap my head around it. Trying to cast this live to my TV and I can't. I guess they took that feature. They should still have. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's on premium. Um, yeah. So I like having I like having it. You guys, I like having it on the long mode, but it's always weird because it's on the short shelf. So yeah, anyway, you guys, let's see where we're at as far as likes. We're at 244. I mean, I guess. We've been on here for almost 30 minutes and I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, okay? Because when I drink, I get sleepy. I'm a sleepy drinker. So anyway, like I was gonna say, where do I want to start? Okay, so where do I want to start? So let's start with the overall abundance of opinion today, which I think I was prepared for, but I was not as prepared as I thought I was for it because it was a spur of the moment live stream and we didn't have long to prepare, you know. Um so it was a little it was a little spur of the moment. We'll just put it like that. So I think I knew that people were gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck is going on?" But I did not know that everybody was gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck is going on?" To the extent everybody was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like everybody's talking shit. And at this point, the way I honestly, truthfully feel about it is, I just don't care. So I know a lot of people were sending me messages today. Hold on a second, you guys. This is just I can't hear myself think. Okay, all right. I told him. So anyway, so I got a lot of DMs. I saw a lot of comments on the Ming's live last night. They were like, "Chrissy, your body language and everything is telling it all," and stuff like that. And I'm just like, it was late as fuck. It was spur of the moment, and I just was tired, and I still am tired. I've been traveling, and I'm just exhausted. But I will say that I am generally, everything with me right now is cut and dry. It's hard to explain, you guys. Okay, so Jazz did hit me up, and she apologized. This was I don't know, a couple months ago or whatever. And in that conversation, we talked about a lot of the things, like all of the things, like everything that everybody's mad about, everything that everybody's up in arms about, is the same shit that I've been upset about. I'm not still mad because that shit was years ago. At this point, it's like, whatever. Not to say that it was something that is easily forgiven or whatever. But what I'm saying is, okay, it happened. Let's acknowledge that it happened. Let's talk about that. So some of the things that we talked about, I was like, okay, I was able to give, how I felt. She was able to say what she had to say. And I think we kind of left it at that. It was like, okay, you know, you apologize. I told you what hurt me. I told you what happened. We addressed that, and it was like, okay, now we can kind of like move on. It doesn't mean that we're going to be best friends. It doesn't mean, again, it doesn't mean that whatever, but it does mean that we're on the same page as far as you offered an apology, and I accepted your apology. And so, you know, that's really, I mean, I don't see, you guys have to understand at some point in time, it's just time to be like, okay, listen, I can hear you out, right? Now, if this would have been a year ago, if this would have been 2 years ago, I'd have been like, bitch, fuck you. There's no fucking way. But I'm in a different place now. So I don't have a lot of whatever. And I promise you guys, I promise you, pinky bitch, I promise that if you think that I'm still hurt about some shit from 3 years ago, I'm not. And the reason why is because the people, and mostly the person who got on here and said all those things, she got her get back. Everything that I said about anything I ever said in the past, and I was like, it's okay because, you know, the karma's a bitch. Karma has definitely spun the block and done her big one. I said that in a couple lives ago. So I'm okay. I don't feel away. I promise you guys, this is not doing me any injustice from sitting on a live stream and doing a live. I promise you, I'm okay. And I'm going to be okay. All right. I think Ming's okay. I think she's going to be okay. I think let's not take this and blow it out of proportion. But I kind of knew it was going to happen. And I ain't going to lie. I don't have shit to lie to y'all about. I kind of wanted that to happen because honestly, all publicity is good publicity in my book. Like at this point in time with this shit, maybe not. Okay, I won't say all publicity, bitch. But I will say that in this context for this subject, I think that it is fine because at the end of the day, people do this shit all the time. People get on here and talk their shit, call people out, bring people's names up. My name was brought up multiple times in an argument that had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I want to get on here and say something, I absolutely can. I choose not to a majority of the time because I don't have much to contribute to the conversation that I haven't already done. Everybody knows I've read for years on here. So I'm kind of like in retirement and I only come out when necessary, which I haven't really needed to do because I'm kind of doing my own thing. I'm living my life. I'm trying to unbake this back. Like my love life is great. Like I'm traveling, I'm spending time with my kids. I'm just doing what I need to do. So I don't feel away. I don't care. But I know everybody was upset. I did say I spent like 8.5 hours trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with my phone. So I didn't have a lot of time to kind of like see what the word was on the street, but I did hear like people were DMing me. My mom told me some things from like some key points from different live streams and stuff like that. And I understand why people are mad, but just like I saw some of Ming's live earlier too. And I was like, you know, I agree with some things that were said with that as well as because, you know, you guys took that live stream and it made it about, I know we labeled it Mamiana Gang, but y'all really fucking took that shit to the head and made it Mamiana Gang. And so it did what it was supposed to do. But at the same time, everybody's like, oh my gosh, don't be friends again. You should never be friends again. And I'm like, I just want to just be like, hey, bitch, I never told y'all none of that was going to happen. But if it did, that's just what it is. But it's not what it is right now. So we just got on, we didn't get on to say, hey, we're all friends again. We got on to just come together to get at this person who I think irritates everybody. I don't think it has something to do with not being able to stand on your own. I know for me for sure, you guys who have been watching me for a long time, I've gone back and forth with her so many fucking times over the years. I think I can hold my own when it comes to that. But it's just like there was a lot going on. And I feel like, you know, when asked to be on a live stream, I was like, well, fuck it, shit. We've already talked. We've already hashed out our shit. So I don't have beef with you anymore. You know, I just don't have beef with you anymore. And I think that's the biggest point to make here, is that I just don't have beef. And I don't think that means that we're all going to be like best friends again, or like all be really, really close again. But I do think that means that if we're in a common space, or if we need to work together on something, I'm not saying that's even in the works or something that's going to happen, but I think that that can happen depending on what it is. Now, does that mean, I know I heard a lot of people saying, oh, I would never trust her again, I will never do this again as far as Jazz. I'm not saying that I trust her again. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is that we had our conversation, we hashed out what we needed to hash out. And so as far as the internet goes, like I do my thing over here, she does her thing over there, Ming does her thing over there. So I don't feel like it's a problem. It should be an issue. I think everybody just kind of took that little slice of Mamiana gang and was like, oh my God, how could you? How could you do this? And I'm like, I just want to know, whose feelings am I really hurting? God, leave my being on the live stream. I just wanted to say that over and over and over. Like, everybody's feelings was hurt. Like, oh my gosh. All right, let me read some comments. I'm just rambling at this point. But she decided to hit you up after all that shit started to transpire with her and Chris. She's apologetic because she had no one else. And maybe that's true, Dexony. I'm not saying that it's not true, but we all know I have theories about who were problems and issues from the very beginning. And I just feel like, personally, like, I'm not saying that this was, I'm not saying that it wasn't, I don't feel like it was, I feel like it's both ways. I feel like, yes, it was, okay, I need to reach out and right this wrong now because I'm seeing clearly now. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I can't speak for the bitch, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak for her. So I can't sit up here and say what her thought process was. I'm sure she's told you guys or will tell you guys or whatever. I don't know. But, there comes a sense of clarity when you realize, oh, shit has hit the fan or whatever. So, I mean, you guys, I just don't know. I'm getting a text message. So I just don't know. Okay. So, and let me go back because there's a couple other things I wanted to understand. I just understand, just can't trust people like that. A live stream is not a live stream. I feel like that's what Ming was trying to say earlier as well. It was like that live stream we did was in no way, shape, or form an acknowledgement of friendship. Not to say, and I'm not even saying that that's wrong. If we wanted to be friends with her again, it's just like, you have to understand people's viewpoints or whatever decisions. I don't fucking know. But that wasn't saying, okay, we're all cool, everything's forgiven, now let's just be friends again and let's all just get back to where we were, like shit didn't happen. I feel like a lot of people were trying to make it seem like we were like, oh yeah, fuck that shit, it doesn't matter, it's water under the bridge. Like, nah, there was a lot of stuff that I'm not cool with, but at the same time, it's not saying like I'm going to, and I think that this goes without saying, but I don't need anyone to tell me not to trust anybody or whatever. I don't trust none of you hoes. I never will. And that probably will come from the situation that unfolded, when I did give trust. So yeah, I don't trust. I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I just don't care when it comes down to it. Like, I don't care enough to sit and to give that anymore. Like I used to. Now I'm just like, whatever, So, okay. 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 So, what is going on with this? Okay. See, cordial, right? But I did apologize to Ming for my behavior. Y'all came together to shut old girl down, and take her little power away. What it really is that, yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of that. I feel like it's a little bit of everything. Um, it's a little bit of everything, I feel. Thank you. Okay. At first, I felt I need an apology from her for dragging my motherfucking name, but I don't want it anymore. She disregarded my feelings like she was right. Um, I don't, I can't. That's a conversation that you would have to have with her, Kimyata, if you wanted to, or something like that. I don't know. I think that, I think I'm trying to choose my words to where it's just, you know, I just think that it's that's a conversation that you would have to have with her. So I have no idea if she intends on apologizing or what she intends on doing, or even if she feels the need to apologize. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, I know that everybody who I've been friends with on and off social media, I've been a real friend to. So I'm good. I honestly do not. I am blessed and highly protected. I'm good. I'm not worried or concerned over here. And the things that I need to know, the lessons that I felt like I needed to learn have been noted and I've learned from them. So at this point, it's like I'm moving with more intention. I'm moving with more caution. Hold on. Okay, I heard somebody screaming. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a scream that was like emergent, or if it was like a I'm playing haha scream. Um, but yeah, Chrissy, you're doing fine, minding your own business. Yeah, listen, I'm over here actively doing my own thing, okay? Actively. But this is social media. Social media is not a hobby for me anymore. Social media is not something that I just do from time to time. I mean, now I do this shit from time to time, but it's lucrative. It brings in money. So to me, it does not hurt me to sit on a live stream, um, to keep my name relevant. And if I'm keeping shit 100% real, and it's not because of somebody else, because I don't need that for relevancy, but it's like this, my name was brought up, then I was asked to be on a live. So it was like, fuck it. I don't have shit to lose. I'm in a position to where I can pop my shit. I don't care. Hold on. Okay. My kids are being so loud. Okay. So Dawn says, "Hey Chrissy, I think she was manipulated by Liv, and she was so in love with Chris. Her action wasn't good, I know, but everyone deserves a second chance." Listen, I honestly do agree with that. I do feel like people are easily manipulated in certain situations, and I feel like that was done. I'm not gonna sit here and spend this whole entire life trying to justify the things that were done by a grown ass woman. She knows what she did. I think that she apologized. I mean, it took a little long, but I still think, she apologized. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. Because you know what? At the end of the fucking day, everything that needed to happen with that situation happened. And it wasn't by the hands of me. It happened because that's the way the universe wanted them to happen. And I knew a lot of the shit was going to happen. So I sat back like everybody else and just let nature take its course. I'm not mad at it. I think everything happened the way that it was supposed to, and everybody who needed to get their karma did. So I'm good. I'm perfectly straight. If an apology was given, which it was, and I accepted it, which I did, that's the end of it for me. Okay? I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're going to see any more of live streams together or anything like that, but maybe you will. And I think that's what Ming was saying earlier as well. Like, you know, I don't know. It depends. Can we work on a project together for a common goal or common whatever? Maybe we could. But I'm in a place now where I could accept that, whereas I probably wasn't in that place a year ago when Liv reached out to Ming, and then Ming reached out to me like, this is what no, and I was like, no, that I'm not at that place, because I might jump on a bitch, and I can't risk my life for this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or these bitches or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, I don't give a fuck, because I have so much joy in other areas of my life. Like, I don't care. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me to just do something so small as a live stream or whatever. Shit, you grow up and you don't have to be a mean girl all your life. You were a real one, and she knows that. Yeah. Hey, Nick Naxis. And let's see here. I know somebody sent a super chat. Hold on, let me read it. If I can get it back up there. I'm sorry, I was just running my mouth. Let me see if I can scroll back up. Oh, I lost it. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, you know, I read that one. Grown women ish. Chrissy, bump that mean girl shit. It takes so much energy. Yeah. That's toaster strudel. I love toaster strudels, actually. But anyway, yeah, you guys, listen. I'm not mad. And I appreciate everybody who's mad for me, but baby, don't waste your energy. I don't think that it's worth it. I think that life has a funny way of humbling people. I have been humbled, and maybe that's why I'm not angry anymore. I think I spent a long time. How many times have I gotten up here screaming to the top of my lungs, pissed the fuck off at situations, and had to like definitely go in? And I haven't done that in so long. Not only because I'm just not on YouTube like that, and I've decided to like protect my peace in certain ways, but it's just, you know, it's growth. It's knowing that I don't have to pop my shit, because shit gonna get popped regardless. Those bubbles are gonna get popped regardless of people who fuck with me. So, or who try to come against me unwarranted for no reason. So I'm cool. I'm good. I've made peace. Even with the live stream, I don't think it was a bad live stream. I feel like there were a lot of people kind of going in on Jazz, but I feel like, you know, I feel like she was also trying to be nice, but I feel like that is what she does. That's just her personality, I feel like. And I feel like that's been this entire time, except for when me and her were beefing, and recently when I seen her beef with Liv. Like, those are sides I don't feel like she puts out on the internet. So I just feel like, I don't know. But I also am not gonna, I couldn't say anything, because it wasn't my battle to fight, and it's not. And she's grown. She could take care of her own self. But, you know, I think people are just angry. And I understand being angry, but at some point you got to let that shit go and be like, all right, just fuck it. Just whatever. Doesn't mean that you have to be friends with them. Doesn't mean you have to allow them in your circle or in your personal life unless you want to. But that doesn't mean that. And I think we have some things misunderstood here. Kels, I did not get a chance to watch her live. I know Kim sent it to me. I did not have a chance to watch her live, and I haven't seen a notification from Kels in a minute. So I don't really know what was said, but I do know like a couple of things. I know I remember somebody wrote me and said that she said that like we all shouldn't trust each other or something like that. And you're not wrong, sis. Like, you're not wrong. I'm not going to sit up here and say it's a thing where we should get together and tell each other our deepest, darkest secrets and go back to the way things were 5 years ago or whatever, 4 years ago. So you're not wrong. I feel like on that point, I don't know if I would agree with everything that you said, but I also did not hear your whole live. So there's that. I'm just going to speak on what I know and what I heard. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Let me read some of y'all's comments. Don't trust it. Be great. Be careful. But careful. Yeah. Thumbs up. Yep. A fat Christy. I'm sure you're able to know how to move accordingly. Yep. Stay home if you're sick, but come on over if you're sick. That's cute. I like that actually. Kels always has your best interest. That's all. Just be mindful of how you move. Yep. Keep her at a distance. Your head is on straight and my eyes grown vibes. Yeah. Oh my God. Liv is on live now. What her ass got to say. I don't really fucking know. Who cares? But that's the bit about the friendships and the live streams and the things that I was hearing about that all day today. And yeah, I sit back now and watch a lot more and talk a lot less. And I think that's just what it was, and that's what it's gonna always be from now on. But when it yeah. Hey Dominique, did I already say hey to you? Thank you, Tasty. Just be careful how you move with her. Hold on. Because if she got mad again, she can get mad, get on social media talking shit. This is not a live where we are bashing Jasmine. We just know how she came on this platform acting a damn fool. I can't take away from all that. I can wait. I was like, what? I can't take away from all this. Watch and learn. So may I ask, how are you? Next thing that we on, okay. All these cute pickup lines. For those who have been supporting, just wants to be careful. We know you know what's best. Yeah, absolutely. Y'all, I think y'all know I got this. And that's that part one. That as far as as far as Liv goes, honestly, to be honest, I wish the girl the best. I just wish that when desperately in need of views or whatever, either find a way to produce some interesting content or pick on people that we haven't heard you or seen you pick on for years. And I'm not saying I'm not picking sides. I don't honestly don't give a fuck. I felt like that was going to happen anyway. I knew that was going to happen. When Jazz was friends with her again, I said that's going to happen. I think Ming and I both called that and we saw that play out. So I ain't got to say that. But I just feel like it's tired. It's tired and it's boring, and I feel like it is what it is. Now I love to eat hoes up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but everybody else isn't like me or me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll eat you up and then I'll go and rub my feet together and sleep like a fucking baby bitch. But I only do that when I'm targeted or when people pick on me and when people fuck with me. I think that certain people know not to fuck with me anymore because every time they do, it's very detrimental for their life. So I think they choose not to. Even though, like, she said something about, do you remember Chrissy said something on her community tab? Chrissy said, do you remember when Chrissy said this or that? I'm like, bitch, let's not talk about who said what. I don't know what point that was supposed to prove, but I just hate that this is the same bitch that was like, don't fucking say my name. Don't ever fucking mention my name. You mention my name, I'm gonna come for you. Do you guys remember that? And then now every chance she gets, even if she's like, I don't want to talk about you, but do you remember this? And this about Chrissy and me? Do you remember this? And I'm like, bro, what do you want me to do? How many times can a bitch turn her head deaf and blind to the bullshit before you're like, wait a minute, ho? Okay, now you didn't call me. You didn't woke me up. I'm here. What the fuck? I don't care if it's just an example. Don't make an example out of me and expect me not to eventually want to get on here and say something too. You know what I'm saying? You're in a live that's monetized speaking my name and I'm just sitting over here watching. Like, what? What the fuck kind of shit kind of sense does that fucking make to anybody involved? Like, that's stupid. And I'm like, I just feel like, even though the points that were made were like, duh, yeah, of course I'm a real ass bitch. Of course I'm a real ass friend. Of course I told y'all hoes. But that's besides the point. We already know that. Shit. Now you're just doing this shit for fun. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Hold on, Chrissy, I just wish you could see Straight Facts live this morning, sis. Just send me the play-by-play. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has something to say, and I cannot watch everybody. Yes, we can all move on, but I can't go back to someone who showed me exactly who they are. I can't fuck with that again. You're right. And I'm not even knocking you for that. I'm not taking nothing from that, sis. Could you get locks? They would be cute on your natural hair. I could. I was thinking about that. I was talking about that, but I don't want locks. People show you who you are. Just be careful. Beautiful. Thank you, Mona Lisa. I like your name too. Is that a pretty way? Yes, Jay. Liv is like a parasite. Listen, everyone is entitled to their opinion. She's not saying they're best friends. Yeah, I agree. Like, listen, I'm not sure if we'll ever be friends or best friends or court, like whatever. But I know after last night we could be fucking cordial. That's what I can offer you guys. And I hope that that's a fucking enough, because y'all are taking this way far. It's just the fact of the matter. Let's see. She can't throw a hand full of bricks and try to double back and hide the hand, act like someone else did it. I just don't want to get a call saying you and me got bitten by a damn python. That's not ever gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. I understand that Liv has done a lot of stuff. However, it feels like Jazz always gets a pass. Yes, Onyx, hold on a second. Damn, man, I forgot what I was responding to. Oh yeah. So you guys, I wanna direct this. I cannot speak. Oh shit, it's 10:45. Hold on, I had something to do. Okay. Jazz and Liv are both snakes. If you ask me, cordial means you are growing. Okay. I forgot the point that I was about to make before I got interrupted, and that happens to me a lot. So if y'all remember what I was saying, let me know. But long story short, you guys, let's just keep this. Let's just tidy this shit up. Okay, wrap this shit up by tomorrow. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing else about this shit because it's pointless. And actually, at the end of the day, this is less about rebuilding or rekindling friendships as it is just people tired of people talking the same shit that they've been talking for years. It's getting old. I'm getting tired of it. Okay. The same way your supporters are warning you about Jazz is what y'all tried to warn her with Liv. Your supporters only care. You guys, if you think that I'm on here to be mad at y'all for caring, you're missing this whole live stream is going over your head. I'm not mad about y'all caring. I'm telling you that it's good and I've got it taken care of. Okay? And I'm saying that from a place of maturity, growth, and not only those two things, but just I peep the scenery. Okay? So things that, I I will let hey Ming sis, there's no need to warn anyone, y'all. I know. I feel like it's okay. Like I feel like it's okay. Like naturally it's all right. You want to warn, send the warning. I'm listening. I'm listening. Okay? I'm definitely listening. Girl, Jazz gonna be right back on here talking about it next week so she can make her $550 for rent. It's a pattern. It dies down and then she brings it right back up. Love you, Valerie. Listen, I can't tell you about anybody else's financial indiscretions and what they do on YouTube to make money. We are all on here to make money. I'm not on here. I'm not on here even right now to just kumbaya with y'all. I love you guys. I swear I do. But I hit that monetization button before I came in this bitch. So just understand that. When you realize what the internet is about, you guys stop getting so emotionally driven by what people do. You giggle and laugh and you move the fuck on, or you say, that made me think, and move the fuck on, or you learn something new and you move the fuck on, or you just don't watch the shit and move the fuck on. But this internet shit is not here. Like, I feel like people get tied down and bogged down with the difference between reality and internet. Everything has a purpose. If you read between the lines, y'all can see that very, 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 very clearly. But I feel like a lot of people just choose to get emotionally driven because it's easy to do, and they forget that people at the end of the day have a job to fucking do. And sometimes that looks like drama. Sometimes that looks like picking on people. Sometimes that looks like whatever. And we all know if you think it's a money grab, then you know what that is. Why are you mad about it? Everybody does it. Some people are more aggressive. Some people are more open about it. Some people are more or better at hiding it or whatever. I don't fucking know, bitch. You guys get what I'm trying to say? Like, some people just do it in different ways, but I guarantee you, bitches, we're all doing the same thing. A vlog is a money grab. Any content somebody puts up, that is for money. That is from I promise you, nobody gets on here and wants to cry tears for free just because it makes them feel good or whatever. I promise you it's for a reason. So I just want you guys to take that away from this live. If you take nothing away from this live stream, okay? Because I feel like everybody just gets so emotional and it's like, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay, moving on. So did the same girl that did the girl's hair do your hair? Or did I miss that part? I love when you do braids. Thank you, queen. And I like how you said, okay, moving on. I love that. So no, this is a braided wig. And but I love that it just looks natural. I just love this wig. Unfortunately, like I said at the beginning of the live stream, this wig company fucked me over. So unless they unfuck me, they're not getting any promo. I will not be saying their fucking name on this channel. But I love the wig though. But when it comes to my money, I don't fucking play about that shit. When you say you're gonna pay me, fucking pay me, or I promise you I won't work with you. I promise you I will not post you. So that's what this situation was. Although I have worked with this company before in the past and haven't had this issue, I've had other issues. And so at this point I'm like, I did the work. The work was seamless and beautiful. I loved it. Okay. And I'm not a beautician. All right. I just slap these bitches on. Okay. Say a prayer and hope they look all right. But at the same time, this is my platform. And if you want promotion, you have to pay for that. And a lot of people will try to get over and pay pennies or pay nothing. And that's not the type of business I'm running here. Okay. Sidebar rant about wig companies. Okay. Let me read some of y'all's other comments. Chrissy is a Leo. You have one time to cross her and we'll never get to that part. But Leos have a heart, so we can, right. Exactly. Hold on. You have, I don't have bubble skincare. For sure. And that's why Mary had a little lamb. Don't play with my money, period. At the end of the day gonna end, period, sis. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned that about the wig companies. I'm taking notes. Absolutely take notes. Stand your ground with these wig companies. They absolutely have a budget. They will lowball you. They will fuck you. Just like everybody else in this world if you let them. No matter what these others say, you are still my favorite mom. So that's why. Thank you, Sandra. Continue to be humble. You are a sweet person. Thank you. So yeah, thank you for the super chat, Nathaniel. But you know what, Nathaniel? My thing, the way I compute this is what the fuck can I do with $2? My Cash App is down below in the description box. I'm just joking. I'm grateful, Nathaniel. I'm grateful. But you a man, okay? If it was one of my sisters, another mom, I'd be like, okay, sis, thank you just for Nathaniel. You a grown man. Nathaniel, I love you. Thank you for that. But Nathaniel, you could have added another 20 on that and made it 22. At least buy my coffee for the week. I mean, damn. But yeah, you guys. So Nathaniel said he got me. Okay, Bookie, because I need just cash at me. Cause YouTube be taking about 15 to 25% of my money, and I ain't got time to wait. Nathaniel, hit my Cash App, please and thank you. Okay, I ain't got time to wait. Okay. That's because we missing some zeros, right? I know, right? Like $2. I'm a $2 bitch. I'm worth more than that. I'm sorry. That's the end of that wine talking. I know I'm worth more than $2. Even on my worst days, Nathaniel, golly. Oh shit. At least enough for Starbucks, right? I know, right? Hook a sister up. Listen, okay? Hook a sister up for real. But yeah, you guys. So I love you guys. I want you guys to just let's all take a deep breath. Let's all calm down. I know if I knew everybody was gonna be in a tizzy, but I didn't know bitches was gonna be ready to tussle over this. And also, I feel like the grand scheme of the idea was really missed. So I don't think nobody was fucking prepared. I know Ming and I were definitely not prepared. I can probably assume Jazz was not prepared either because bitch, we was doing something else and y'all was like, wait a minute, pause on that, bitch. Why are y'all together? What the fuck is this? How the fuck did this happen? And, let's see here. A small drink and meat. Yes, hit that like button. It's free. Yeah, she said, I was like, hold up. Chrissy, do you, excuse me, still talk to Just Jazzy from NYC? Yeah, I talk to Jazzy. I think that she's in the process of relocating and stuff right now. I haven't talked to her in a little bit, but she did reach out to me not that long ago for the boy's birthday. And I was like, oh, thank you, sis. Like, I hope everything is going well with you. But yeah, we still talk. I was like, what? Right? I knew everybody was going to be like, what? Oh my God. What happened here? But, here we are. I need more cooking videos. Everybody's asking for the cooking videos, and I swear to you guys, I promise you. I said I was going to hit 100K on my cooking channel. I don't know when I'm going to start that challenge, but I promise you we finna get there. Okay? Thank you. I hope you didn't think them cars was going to give her roses and chocolates on that panel. No, I honestly didn't know we were letting up callers, but you know, it is what it is. It makes for good television. Shit. At the end of the day, I'm just tuning in to let you know I enjoy your channel and your relationship with all your children better than most people in your three. Thank you. Everybody say they love this wig. I'm glad y'all like it. If you want the link, I'll send you the link. DM me, just because I love y'all. But I am not giving that company any praise today. Are you gonna do a cookbook? You know what? I started on one. I never finished it, but I started. Yeah. I was drinking. I'm done with it now. This was strawberry Moscato. Okay, obviously Liv's live right now, talking shit about my. Thank you. I know Chronicles of Three. I promise I'm gonna put some more vlogs. I was just talking about how I almost lost my phone with a lot of my recent clips into the Pacific Ocean, but I didn't. I saved it. I actually got stuck in the sand, but still. Oh no, not pathetic, bitch. Listen, I have been nice this entire live stream. I don't like Liv, but to call a bitch pathetic, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't utter the words pathetic. Please don't. Because I don't do that. That's not nice. I wouldn't say pathetic. I wouldn't say that. Embarrassing. Not pathetic and embarrassing. Jacqueline, yes, my other project is going really well. Ugh, I'm so excited about it. Hold on. Y'all, I'm being so nice. It's all she wants. Yeah, Lord, don't make this a part two. This is a 1-part series, honey. Oh, I didn't realize we were on here for over an hour. I usually don't like to do over an hour live, unless I got something real to say. But this has been good live. I like talking to y'all. Good to hear. Yes, it's going really good. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay, so I just was on her live being nosy. I asked if kids are there because she stopped going live and she needs to, and she only has them handful of time. Don't be nice, be yourself. Anything else is pathetic. Hey, at the end of the day, Liv can only be mad at herself for the camera. At the end of the, wait, no. Yeah, life turned out. Yeah, I know what you meant. You know what? Listen. Thank you, Leona. Listen, when it comes to miserable, there are people on this app who will always and forever be fucking miserable. And that's just the way that it is. What else can I say? You can't detach from the mini sector that we have here, which was the mommy sector, because you wanted in so bad. And so now you're stuck here forever. Bitch. You're right where you always wanted to be. The reason why people even know who you are is because of me. You're welcome. And let's just leave it at that. So you can't detach because you have nowhere else to go. It's like she has nothing else going on. Her and Jazz fighting, let's be for real, has been the only thing that's happened worth talking about over there in years. And this is as somebody who posts more consistently than I do. I may not have shit to talk about. I may not have shit going on, but that's okay because I just haven't talked to you guys. I just haven't shared a lot with you guys because I don't want to, or I haven't felt the need. But like, we're talking about someone who posts very consistently and struggles on a regular basis because there's nothing going on. So you create it. As a content creator, you create the excitement, you create the drama or whatever. But it's just like, at what point do you create something that's worth talking about that we haven't already seen before? This is all the same shit we've seen before, over and over and over again. People need to learn definitions before they talk. Let me go back. The highlight of her life, right? Absolutely, the highlight. The absolute fucking highlight. She needs to be more. Everybody's so creative. Y'all remember that one? Everybody is so creative. Like, but they're really fucking not, though. They're delusional at best. Yeah. Women in their 30s have no business behaving this way. My daughter's 19 and don't act this way. Yeah. Liv is what you call a monitoring spirit. She's threatened when she sees others trying to elevate, and that's when she comes out causing all kinds of confusion. I think she's just confused. I think she's confused, and I think it's sad. And I just think it's confusion is her life. And that's okay. But it's not okay to like attack people all the time. Me for one, because she ain't attacked me in a long time, but she used to all the time. Just for fun, just for views. She used to, the same shit she does to Jazz now is the same shit she used to do to me. Same shit she did to Ming. Like, we've all been through it. She attacks everybody. So it is what it is. But you want to detach yourself. If you want to detach yourself, you don't wake up at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday and say, I think I want to talk shit about this person. I want to rehash this shit today. Like, regular, normal, solid-minded motherfuckers do not do that. We don't sit and plot on people for our own personal gain. That's just weird. And then say, I hate that I'm attached to them. I hate that they have to, they're always fucking with me. Bitch, you literally fucking start everything all the time. Every time there's something online, drama-wise, girl-wise, it's because that bitch said something first, or that bitch started it in some way. It's okay, baby. If you love drama, just say you love drama, but don't sit up here and try to act like somebody did something to you. Because I, for one, have never done anything to that bitch. So, good night, good night, Mona Lisa. Have a good night. This is literally 4 years of drama. It feels like 7. Seriously. I must say, I'm so impressed with your growth. It looks good on you. Thank you, Jacqueline. And then plays. I love hearing the kids play in the background. Do you? What was I gonna say? Bye, Destiny. I didn't even see she was about to leave. Oops. Okay. That's the way a female acts when she wants to be a part of, but don't know how to be decent to become a part of. Thankful my kids are positive and supportive humans. Yeah. I honestly feel like, listen, sis, I just have so many other things going on right now. it's really a waste of my energy to be mad at people anymore on this shit. Now, if somebody new came out the woodwork, there's a few hoes that I do owe, um, I do owe an ass whooping too, and those hoes knew they know who they are. So when if I they better hope I never cross them. I never come across our paths never cross, because I definitely will be jumping on them. But other than that, I'm cool. Like, I have no problem with anybody. I love everybody. We're all good. We're all good. Um oh my gosh, everybody loves this hair, y'all. Too bad that company fucked me over, y'all. Yes. Uh Onyx is at the door whining. Hold on. Y'all, Onyx is ready to go to sleep, so I'm about to wrap this up because he's whining about a charger and I just don't have one. So I'm like, tell your sister to give you a charger. Uh, what, Onyx? Hold on. Okay. Um, okay. I'm going to say this and then I'm about to wrap this up because, quite frankly, I could be doing anything besides, you know, talking about Liv while she's on live. I haven't done this in years and I really don't give a fuck. Um, it's giving, I was never good enough to have a seat at the table and I know I'm inferior. So that's why everybody has to be beneath me. Don't forget, she got on this platform and told everybody that she was ridiculed. And you guys think that that did not affect her? She's fucked up in the head. She's been fucked up. She's still an eighth grader in a grown ass woman's body. Okay? She's fucked up in the mind. She doesn't know. She acts like she doesn't know right from wrong. And that's really just sad. I feel sad for her. I feel sorry for her, because she's always going to be a fucking eighth grader stuck in a grown woman's body, thinking that everybody's out to get her, and then the people that aren't are just simply beneath her because she's that good of a person. She's got nothing going on. She's got nothing that anybody wants to have or that envies. So how could somebody be beneath her? If at any point that bitch feels like somebody's beneath her, she really needs to, I don't know, do something. Nobody's beneath her. That's that. But other than that, I wish everybody the best. Whether I do a live stream with them or about them, I wish them the best. Because at the end of the fucking day, it doesn't take nothing from me to just be like, you know what? I'm not going to give you that energy. Fuck you, actually. Dumb bitch. Dumb asshole. Never could sit at the table. I never wanted that bitch to sit at the table anyway. Because the bitch was a weirdo from the beginning. And it's still, several years later, a fucking weirdo. Can't possibly be better or above me. How? Or anybody, for that matter. Okay. I was checking. Yeah, I mean, it's a broke mindset. It's that struggle mindset. And I've been broke. But I ain't never had a broke mindset, bitch. Oh shit. Yeah. Just something poor baby. Something wrong with you, baby. Something wrong with her. Like, I just, I think that I don't even want to get into the house in Virginia stuff again because I'm trying to get away from that because it's like it's easy for everybody to like talk about it, but it's like I don't want to be associated with that, and forever now I'm associated with that because y'all know the situation. She got on here and tried to say that, which is not true, but at the same time, now that's attached to my name for everybody. Everybody's like, you remember that one time? Do you remember when they said she had, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that shit. But this is the type of bitch that will say whatever she can to try to knock people beneath her because in actuality, like I said earlier, she feels inferior to most people that she's around. That's why she doesn't have any friends. That's why she doesn't go anywhere. That's why you don't see her do anything but fuck, lay up, eat, and not work out. And I don't watch her content, so I don't know what else she does. But if she does anything else, please feel free to put it in the thing. But she doesn't do shit. Nothing, literally nothing going on. So people have to be beneath her. That's just funny to me. What content? I don't think she's mentioning anything about y'all. Pray for her, give her grace too now. She's not crazy. I've seen a lot worse. She's mentally, physically disturbed. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot to call somebody a clown when literally I mean, I'm just thinking of all the shit that I could say, but I'm not even gonna say that because it's not even worth it. I could go in and talk shit, but it's like I've done that before. I've already done that. Yeah, it's not worth it. Just to keep it real with the house NBA, that's all Jasmine. No, it's not all anybody because even if she did say that to her, which I wasn't in the room, I don't know what the fuck was said. And honestly, at this point, it's besides the point. It was said on my name, right? So that's all I gave a fuck about. Whether she said that to her or not, to have the audacity to get up and say that and speak of somebody else's sexual status, and you don't know that, you don't care about the ramifications it has for that person or whatever, whether what doesn't matter. It to get up there and actually have the fucking audacity and all of the strength with your whole chest and say some shit like that about somebody and think I'm gonna let that slide either. No, everybody's held accountable for that. Both Jasmine and both Olivia are held accountable for that clusterfuck. Okay, I'm not letting nobody off the hook for that shit. But if to sit up here and act like that was all one person, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because even if, like I said, behind the scenes, that was a conversation, to actually get online and say some shit like that, you can say a lot about me, but I never got on here and played on anybody's status. There's just some things I just don't do. There's just some ways I just can't go low enough. But we know who the fuck can. So it's cut from a different cloth. If anybody's beneath anybody, that bitch is beneath everybody. Because only a low down, dirty dog ass bitch would get on here and talk about people's kids. When I went through the custody thing with Cash's dad, she got up here and ridiculed me. This was before House in Virginia. This was before Jazz. This was just on her own free volition, bitch. She just did that because she just felt like she hated me that much that she thought she was going to make a mockery of my co-parenting situation and the way that looked for me. You know what I'm saying? But bitches are clowns, and bitches are beneath other people, are beneath her. I would never say some stuff like that. Even when she lost all of her kids, and I could have been like, ha, bitch. I didn't. I was like, I feel sorry for her. Because as somebody who went through it, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Very hard on a person. And when you actually love and care for your kids, you feel like a part of you is gone. You feel like you failed. There's a lot of different emotions that come with that. So I felt sorry for her. But at the same time, I ain't got no part in what the fuck karma does. But let's remember all of those things. And I ain't forget Jazz's part. What, you thought because I did a live stream that I forgot? I didn't forget shit. Okay? I didn't forget that things were said. I said some things. Everybody said shit. I didn't forget anything. Okay? But I don't agree with her doing that and speaking on the dead, and that will get you punished. You know, I feel like yeah. I feel like it was just I don't know. This whole thing is always going to be the funniest shit to me now. Because it's like we still sitting here years later talking about the same people. I think I said this last night on Ming's Live. I was like, there are other people that she could fuck with. I mean, we all, like, we wanted, like, if you are a drama sector girly, there are drama sector girlies. And I rocks with y'all. Because everybody likes a little tea. Everybody likes the table to be shook every now and then. But damn, bitch, you have zero creativity. You couldn't even go pick a fight with somebody that made sense. It just doesn't make sense to continue to come back and do this back and forth. It just doesn't make any sense. And nobody was on live until 4 talking about her. We were actually all talking about Jasmine. If you want to be for real, I don't know why she still thinks she was the topic of discussion. Even when we tried to make her, we literally, bitch, we tried, ho. We tried. I promise you we did. With all of our hearts, wishing on every star in the galaxy, we were like, this live is going to be just to talk shit. Because, bitch, you always want to talk shit. We all could talk shit. That's the easiest thing to do. Bitch, nobody wanted to talk about you. I was actually fucking dumb fuck surprised. Like, damn, bitch, nobody had anything to talk about? No. They're like, fuck that. Even when we tried to give the bitch the floor, nobody gave a fuck about her. So please do not assume that we were up until 4 a.m. talking about you, baby girl. Nobody gives a fuck. At all. And honestly, that speaks volumes, bitch. We could have had a whole bash session. We could have went in on your ass. Okay? But nobody wanted to talk. The greatest topic of discussion, even today, bitch. It's funny. This is hilarious when you think about it. Even today, who the fuck was talking about Olivia for real? I'll wait. Everybody was talking about how me, Ming, and Jazz did a live stream together and all of the opinions around that. Nobody gave a fuck about Liv. Nobody gave a fuck about what the fuck even the purpose of the live stream was about. Bitch, you're not relevant or important. We tried. We tried to see if it was going to be a thing. It wasn't. So at the end of the day, I think that just goes to show that nobody really gives a fuck unless you are out here trying to like go in and play real nasty snake snipe ass dirty. That's the only way you're getting somebody's attention. Other than that, you are ignored on this. Nobody gives a fuck. So I mean, I guess if that means bitches are below you, okay. If that means bitches are clowns, okay. If that means bitches stayed on talking about you. We were talking about Jazz, and Jazz was fighting for her life on that motherfucking live stream all last night until 4 a.m. Bitch, I was tired, okay, and I guarantee you, your name barely crossed the lip, barely crossed. Nobody said anything besides the fact that they don't fuck with you, but that's a given. Nobody does. So I just had to make that point, y'all. Okay. That says a lot. They were talking about how horrible Jazz is and what'd she say? That's all. Right. It just wasn't, it was like, it was, it was not, what the fuck? It was not, it was not that. Okay, baby girl, you do not have to worry about us doing a live off your name, bitch, because your name could not float a feather, bitch, in these streets. I'm sorry. It just couldn't. I wish, look, listen, that's easy money for me. I could eat her up easily. That's easy money for me. But I just had to sit back and just be fucking quiet. I was like, well, damn. All right, I ain't got to say nothing. Everything's being said. So shit, I'm just going to sit here and do my nails and look cute. Shit, add my little 2 cents every now and then. That's really all that could have happened with that live stream. Because it was like, you know, everybody was like, damn, now how the fuck did y'all three get in the same situation together? So I think your ass out on this one. I think you're the one that is beneath everybody else. But I ain't say that. You put yourself there. That's just the way that it is. But, okay, name held no weight, none. Just imagine being online with your child coked out like that girl was higher than a giraffe's tail. Girl, Chrissy, I just went over there, sis. I told her nobody was talking about her. Stop calling out your names. Oh, well, she don't have to stop calling me out my name because I don't give a fuck. She could be every bitch and whatever else in y'all get it. We tried to get her to come on stage and they popped up mad at Jazz. I know, right? We're like, what you want to say? Like, instead of calling people and being like, hey, let's have a real conversation heart to heart. This is her MO. This is another thing that I wanted to say. I don't remember if I said this last night, but another thing that I really wanted to say was that this is Liv's MO. Like, she does that shit. Like, she will literally start some shit with you and then be like, ring, hello. Yeah, so, do you want to work together now? Bitch, not you trying to bait me into a beef with you and then call me on the back end and be like, do you want to work together? She did that with Ming. We were beefing and then hit Ming up like, yeah, let's talk money. Bitch, nobody likes you. Like, I actually don't fucking like you. If you wanted to stage some shit, I would have rather you been like, hey, let's stage some shit. And then I could be like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit or whatever. But for you to sit up here and try to bait somebody to really fucking not like you for real, really want to put them hands on you in real life and then say, can we work together now? Because, like, I totally think it'd be a great idea. You are a dumbass bitch. And it doesn't work. But in a way, it kind of does because she gets what she wants, the attention and stuff. So, I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Jazz called her first. She called her back. I don't know who called who first. I know that over here, when I wasn't talking to Liv, when me and Ming and Jazz, we had all fallen out. This was last year. This happened. This was the second time, I believe, because there was a time before that, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. But this time last year, I remember that very, very clearly because I remember going live and being like, bitch, you are the fakest bitch on YouTube. Don't start a beef with a bitch and then want to work with them. This is nothing but a collaboration attempt. So just ask so that you can be denied instead of trying to make people, force people do just like you. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. That $1 million idea took me yet. Chrissy, she going to learn one day that you gotta hold yourself. Yeah. Jazz didn't call her yesterday. That though it was on another day. Jazz was on live and called her. Y'all crazy me. I don't know who calls who. I cannot attend the live streams back and forth because that shit is mentally draining. I don't have the type of capacity to do that. Even if I have a chance to pop in and just see what's the what's going on, try to get a good idea of what the fuck is going on. I cannot stay for 3.5, 4 hour long lives about this. Like, I can't. So I try not to keep y'all on here. That's why I keep saying I'm about to get off here. So I don't know who called who. All I know is this: Ming got called about the same shit. Doesn't matter who called who. If the situation was what I assume it to be, was, hey, let's talk, let's have a real conversation, I feel like that sounds a lot like, hey, let's talk, let's make some money together. Now that I've forced you to hate me. Like, what? We can't keep up, right? I think her followers dared her or told her to call. If she had any sense, she should have came on last night to clear some of this shit up. Now it seems like Jasmine get a slide. Excuse me. Look, Jazzy was calling all weekend and Liv called back yesterday, but that cat and moose need to stop. Okay, I can't say who called who, when, or how. That's besides the point. That doesn't even matter. And I'm going to tell you why. Because at the end of the day, it's the principle. The principle of the fact is that this is her MO. She does this shit. She does this shit. She starts the beef. Then she's like, hey, I reeled you in with the beef. Can't you see we can make money together? And you know what's funny is I remember years ago when she tried to reel me into that beef and start that shit with me, she was like, right before the Houston trip, and Ming was like, let's try to be cool. Like, I know you don't like her, but let's try to be cool for, just the bigger picture and all that other stuff. I remember hopping on a call with her, and I remember her like giving some half-assed apology, and I was just like, you know what, it's cool. But at the end of the day, like, instead of trying to beef with me publicly, you need to be trying to work together. Like, if you want to work together, that's one thing. But trying to beef with me and start shit with me, I'm not the bitch. I'm not that bitch. I'm gonna go toe to toe with you. So we could make more money. Our money would go longer. You know what I'm saying? And make more sense if we worked together on a positive note. And I feel like that went over a bitch's head. Like, maybe it's because she's not a likable person and people just don't want to work with her. So she has no choice but to kind of bait people in by talking shit and really going for the jugular. I don't know, but it's really kind of concerning. I don't think I've ever met a person like that before, and somebody needs to do a case study on that bitch. Okay. She doesn't have any money mindset. She really doesn't have a money mindset. No. I don't understand the point to beef anyway. Yeah, girl, I'm mad I missed the live last night. Jazzy ass had me aggravated as fuck with the deflection. I could see it in your face how annoyed you were when you had to keep translating her. Okay, so I was just trying to break it down so everybody was on the same page because I feel like some of the callers were off, didn't know, and I feel like there was a lot of different confusion. So I was just trying to make it make sense for everybody. And I don't know. I can't say for sure about deflection and all that because I honestly, like, there's some shit you just can't say and there's some shit you just don't want to say. I get it, whatever. But me, I don't give a fuck about telling y'all what it is. I don't care. So all I can worry about is apparently we're jealous. Who said that? Oh, great, your hair is giving. Thank you. I told the trick, come over here and let me hear her side while she's calling people's names. I still haven't finished the lives. She over there talking about her dad said basically, what? She over there talking about her dad said basically don't follow it up. What? Maybe a glass of wine will motivate me to clean. Girl, Chronicles of 3 and Me, you've been talking about cleaning for about 45 minutes, girl. Go on and get up and clean, honey. This is the best time to do it. I like to clean when the kids go to sleep. Let me stay my ass for that. Kim, what were you talking about? She was talking about her dad and something. Her baby dad or what? And it was the hollering back and forth, disrespecting mamas and stuff like that. You want to fight, be stupid stuff. I felt like I was respectful, but at the same time, I was asking her real questions. And I just wanted an answer, but she never answered. She went about the question is accountability for me. You know, also real shit though. I just don't think Jazz is an interviewee type person. You cannot. Some people just aren't. You can't be interviewed and ask questions on the spot. Sometimes people have to think about what they're gonna say before they say it. And when you're on the spot like that, sometimes it's hard to figure out what the fuck to say, how to say it, what you want to say, whatever. And I just feel like that's the way it is. Like me, I'd be like, I could kind of think on my feet a little bit, but I feel like it's not that easy for Jazz, and that's just my honest opinion. And it's just what it is. Like, we didn't know she was gonna be interviewed, bitch. We didn't know everybody was gonna get out there with the questions. We would have prepared. Like, damn. Let's talk about this for a little bit longer than 5 minutes before we make some decisions around here. Okay, like, but you gotta do what you gotta do. She don't talk to her invisible dad. Oh, her dad said let it go. Okay, whatever. Good for her. She's got a father in her life. 30 years too late. Where the fuck was that nigga? Where the fuck was he? But anyway, all the energy. She wasn't understanding what she said. Yeah, clean it. Hey, the Erics, sis. But yeah. I feel like you and Ming handle things well. Y'all are unapologetic about y'all shit, but Jazz be doubling back and trying to play the nice role. And we all see how things unfolded over the years. Listen, y'all, I can't be PR for Jazz. She's a grown woman. She's been doing this a long time now. And at this point, she gonna do what she wanna do, how she wanna motherfucking do it. And I think we've all seen that. And the same for me and Ming. I'm gonna do shit. And our styles are all different. Like that may not work for me, but my style is like, look, this is what it is, bitch. And I feel like Ming is like that too. Hell, fucking even Olivia's stupid ass. But she just retarded. And I shouldn't say retarded, forgive me. She just a little slow. Okay? A lot slow. But Addie, okay, I will. Okay, y'all talk me into a glass of wine. It's that energy, sis. It's that energy. I don't have any more wine. I wish I did. I only got a little small one. Now I'm drinking water because I got to get up and go to the gym. Okay. Confidence is key. Yeah. The first word was okay. The first word was okay. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. See, this is why we love you. Leos always stand on their shit, right? Yeah. Carter said, you look sad. You okay? No, Carter, I'm so sad. I need some money in my Cash App. I would feel so much better with $4,000 in my Cash App. I'm sad. Anything less than $27,000, I'm all broken up. I need some money. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm very sad. I hope you guys just move on to bigger and better things and drop all this. Lisa, this will never be dropped. This will always be a pin will always be in this drama because we are in the sector together. It will always be there. Even when bitches think that they don't need people, they do. They really do. So yeah, you guys, I am ready to get off of here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm clairvoyant. Yeah. Um. Oops. Oops. Until I get a hold of that host. Shut up. I don't know why she would get her kid. She never. Why she get her? Wait. I don't know why she. Hold on. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna get off of here. Blaze is back there. Say hi, Blaze.
Hi.
Because he was fighting with the other boys, and it's late. They gotta go to sleep. Even though I try to let them stay up a little longer, so hopefully they sleep in a little longer. But y'all, that's it. That's all I have to say. That's the word. Everything's gonna be okay, you guys. Everything's gonna be great. I promise. Back to our regularly scheduled content. I feel no need to address this again. Who's on my door? Don't open it. Don't open it. I'm gonna deal with them in a second. Let me get off of here. I think they're literally by the door, like rolling around or something. Okay, anyway, I'm like, what are they doing? Okay. I feel no need to address this again. We will wrap this up, put a nice little bow on this. And I'll see y'all next time, okay? In the vlogs where my phone drowns. Bye, y'all.